Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the only podcast where you get unfiltered and unbiased views on the world of sports. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to have you tune in today. We've got a lot to discuss, but let's dive right into the biggest story-making waves in the MLB. Aaron Judge, the star player for the New York Yankees, has hit a roadblock in his season due to an injury. This development not only impacts the Yankees' chances of maintaining their position atop the American League, but also significantly alters the landscape of the AL MVP race. Judge's absence will undoubtedly be felt deeply by the Yankees, who have relied heavily on his incredible talent and presence in the lineup. The team is now faced with the challenge of finding alternative ways to score runs and win games without their most potent bat. Top outfield prospect Spencer Jones is being called up to the big leagues, but it remains to be seen whether he can fill the void left by Judge's injury. The AL MVP race, which was once considered a foregone conclusion with Judge as the favorite, is now wide open. Other contenders like Royals shortstop Bobby Witt Jr., Astros slugger Yordan Alvarez, and Athletics first baseman Nick Kurtz are poised to capitalize on Judge's misfortune. Even Ben Rice, the Yankees' breakout star, has an outside chance of claiming the award if he can sustain his impressive production. As we consider the implications of Judge's injury and the shifting dynamics of the AL MVP race, one thing is clear: this season just got a whole lot more interesting. Will the Yankees be able to stay afloat without their leader, or will other teams seize the opportunity to overtake them? Who will emerge as the new favorite for the AL MVP award? We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of baseball, where a star player is shining bright. Ben Rice, the first baseman for the New York Yankees, is having an incredible season. With 17 home runs, he's tied with none other than Aaron Judge for the team lead. But what's even more impressive is that he's on pace to break some long-standing records. Rice's average exit velocity is a whopping 92.3 miles per hour, putting him in the 90th percentile of all MLB players. And if he keeps up this pace, he could potentially challenge Lou Gehrig's record for most home runs hit by a Yankees first baseman in a single season. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can Ben Rice keep up this incredible performance? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: he's got the attention of the baseball world. And with the Yankees taking on their AL East rivals, the Boston Red Sox, this weekend, we can expect some exciting matchups. Will Ben Rice continue to crush it at the plate? We'll be keeping a close eye on him. But what does this mean for the Yankees' chances of making it to the playoffs? With Rice's impressive stats and the team's overall performance, they're definitely looking like a contender. And with the trade deadline approaching, we can expect some interesting moves from the Yankees and other teams in the league. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. As we wrap up today's show, I want to dive into a story that's been making waves in the NFL. It appears that Baker Mayfield, the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is entering a critical season with his contract hanging in the balance. Mayfield has expressed his desire to remain with the team, where he's found stability and become a key figure in their playoff pushes. However, the Buccaneers are facing a tough decision: whether to commit to Mayfield long-term or risk losing him after the season. Mayfield's comments earlier this week suggested that he's willing to work with the team to get a deal done, but he's also made it clear that he's not going to take a discount. The quarterback has been instrumental in the Buccaneers' success since joining the team, and he believes his performances warrant a significant contract extension. But with the team's history of struggling to find sustained success at the quarterback position, it's unclear whether they're willing to break the bank for Mayfield. The stakes are high for both Mayfield and the Buccaneers. If the team decides not to extend Mayfield's contract, they risk losing him to free agency next year. On the other hand, if they do commit to Mayfield long-term, they'll be tying up a significant amount of cap space that could limit their ability to make other roster moves. It's a delicate balancing act, and one that will have major implications for the team's future. As we look ahead to the upcoming season, it's clear that Mayfield's contract situation will be a major storyline to watch. Will the Buccaneers find a way to keep their star quarterback, Or will they be forced to start over at the position? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the next few months will be crucial in determining the direction of the franchise. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.